Hello, my beautiful goddesses. We're going to do a fit flow, so make sure you have your props, including weights if you would like to use them. We'll start on our hands and knees in the center of the mat. Some cat-cows. Plant your hands, plant your knees. Gently look forward, open your chest as you inhale, and exhale around the spine, tuck the chin. Drop the belly, look forward, inhale. Exhale, bring your hips to your chin. Inhale, drop the belly. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, tuck the chin. Inhale, look forward. Tuck the toes under. Press your hips to the sky for downward facing dog. Option to pedal the legs out here if it feels good for you. Really pressing firmly into the palms of the hands, activating our shoulders all the way up our spine. Nice deep breaths in and out of the nose. Lift the right leg high to the sky. Open up the hip. Flex the right foot and sweep that foot forward between the hands, placing it down. Inhale the arms up, overhead, high lunge. You can bend into that front knee and then straighten all the way up. Bend and straighten with your breath. Keep going at your own pace. Bend and straighten, pressing that left heel away from you. Power in your legs here. Keep going. Bend and straighten. Bend and hold this time, holding it here. Nice deep bend in that front leg. Inhale the arms down, around, and up. Gentle back bend. Sweep forward. Take your hands by your hips, keeping your legs where they are. Holding here, feeling your legs fire up. Exhale, plant the hands and step back to your downward facing dog. Breathing here. Inhale the left leg high to the sky. Open the hip. Flex the foot. Sweep that left foot forward between the hands and inhale the arms down, around, and up. And find your center. Bring your hands to prayer and begin to bend and straighten that front leg. Down and up. Down and up. Nice and controlled movements. Go with the intelligence of your own breath. It's not about how many, but how strong each movement is. Keep going. And up, down, and up. Hold on your next down. Nice deep bend in that front leg. Kicking your right heel back. Inhale the arms down, around, and up. Gentle back bend. Exhale, sweep the arms forward and back, beside your hips. Chest comes down, holding here. Release the hands to the mat and step back to your downward facing dog. Nice, deep, recuperating breaths. Look to the top of your mat, hop, step, and jump. Inhale the arms down, around, and up. Exhale, fold forward. You can take some little rocks back and forth here with your weight into the toes and then into the heels. Inhale to a flat back, plant your hands, step back to your plank position and hold. Strong energy into the arms. Tap your feet right out to the side, left out to the side, right out to the side, left out to the side, and back to center. Keep going. Again, it's not about how many, it's at your own pace. Bring your knees to the mat. Sweep forward to your upward facing dog. Press your tops of your feet into the mat. And exhale back into your downward facing dog. Look to the top of the mat. Hop, step, or jump to the top. Inhale the arms down, around, and up. Exhale, fold forwards. Take those little rocks back and forth. Weight into the toes, then into the heels. Grab your weights. Inhale the arms up. Come to a standing position. Bend the knees. Bring your chest forward and begin to pull your weights up into your armpits and down. If you're not using the weights, same thing. Take your fists, pull them into your armpits and down. Keep your elbows tucked in, nice and close to the body. Nice engagement in the shoulders and the back. Weight into the heels, deep bend in the knees. Try and keep a nice long spine here. Keep going. Deep breaths in and out of the nose. You've got this. Nice and slow with control. Deep bend in those knees. Get your tailbone down. You're stronger than you're letting on. You can release your weights. Take a forward fold. Straighten the legs. Inhale to a flat back. Step back to your plank, and we're going to do that again. Take your right leg out to the right side of the mat, left leg out to the left leg. Step in, step out. Step in, step out. Keep going. Keep your butt down. Step in, step out. Step in, step out. Great job. You can take your knees to the mat. Press up to your downward facing dog. Nice, deep, rejuvenating breaths in and out of the nose. Come high on the toes so your heels come up off the mat, and then press the heels down to the earth. Inhale, come high on the toes. Exhale, heels to the earth. Inhale, high on the toes. Exhale, heels to the earth. Come high on the toes and hold. Feeling the back of your calves light up. Holding here. Look to the top of the mat. Walk, step, or jump to your hands. Inhale the arms down, around, and up. Exhale, hands to prayer. Mountain Tadasana. Plant. Step your right foot over to the left, crossing your right knee on top of the left, and bend the knee. Left arm comes under right, palm to palm for eagle pose. So you want to bend the knee like you're in chair, but with your legs crossed, and then press the outside of your right foot into your left calf muscle. Exhale, release, arms down, around, and up. Step to the other side. Plant your right foot, cross your left knee over the right, and press your left foot onto the outside of your right calf muscle. Look forward, nice straight spine, deep bend in the legs, and weight into the heels. Eagle pose. Really nice. Exhale, release, arms come down, around, and up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to a flat back. Plant the hands. Step or jump back to your plank. Hold plank. Take the left hand to the center of the mat and open your chest to the right. Option to take a weight in your right hand. Press the hips up away from the mat. Really ignite your side body. Really good. Breathing through the pain. And release back to center. Bring your right hand to the center of the mat. You can take the weight in your left hand, open your chest to the left, roll onto the outside of your right foot. Really press into your supporting hand and lift those hips away from the mat. Really, really nice. Breathing here. You're a strong, beautiful goddess. You can release back to center and press your hips high for downward facing dog. Some nice, deep, rejuvenating breaths. Look to the top of the mat, walk, step, or jump your feet to your hands. Inhale the arms down, around, and up. Exhale, hands to prayer. Mountain Tadasana. Inhale the arms down, around, and up. Step your right knee over the left like you did before, taking your eagle pose. Right arm crosses under left arm, palm to palm. Outside of the right foot pressing into the left calf. Nice bend in the legs, nice long spine. Find your drishti, find your point of focus. You can unravel the arms, unravel the legs, keeping your right leg up off the mat. Lean your chest forward in line with the mat and lift your right leg straight out behind you. Option to take weights in your hands, having your hands beside your hips. Activate the leg by flexing your right foot and pressing your right heel away from you to the back of the room. Every time you fall out, come right back to it. Nice long line of energy out the crown of the head, out the heel. And you can release, place the weights down. Inhale the arms down, around, and up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to a flat back. Inhale the arms down, around, and up. Step your left foot over the right, crossing your left knee over the right knee, pressing your left foot into your right calf, bringing your tailbone towards the mat. Left arm under right arm, palm to palm. Eagle pose, other side. Wade into the heel. Find your drishti. Unravel the arms and legs. Keep that left leg lifted. Option to take weights into the hands. Lean your chest forward in line with the mat and lift that left leg high up. Try and bring a nice line of energy out the crown of the head, all the way out the heel of the foot. Holding your arms next to your hips. Coming right back to it if you fall out. Breathe through the difficulty and release. You can place your weights down. Inhale the arms down, around, and up. Exhale, forward fold. Rock back and forth here. Weight into the toes. And then into the heels. Plant the hands, step or jump back to your plank. Press the hips high to the sky for your downward facing dog. Inhale the right leg high to the sky. Tap the right toe and then lift the heel. You want to tap and lift, tap and lift. You should really feel this in your glutes. Tap and lift. You want a slight bend in the other leg. Tap and lift. Keep going at your own pace with your own breath. Tap and lift. Tap. Lift the left leg high to the sky and do the same action where you tap and lift. Tap and lift. Keep going. Tap and lift. Tap and lift. You got this. Tap and lift. Keep going. Your own breath. Tap. And bring your knees to the mat. You can bring a pillow or a bolster beneath your tailbone and your heels. And allow your chest to come forward for a rejuvenating child's pose. Allow your chest to sink between your two knees. Palms on the mat. Option to take your palms and clasp them together behind your low back and get a nice little shoulder opening here. Otherwise, just keep your hands on the mat. You can release. Start to walk your hands towards the top of the mat, stretching out your spine nice and long. And now begin to walk your hands over to the right side of the mat, getting a nice side body stretch on the left rib cage. Breathing here. Begin to walk your hands through center and over to the left. Nice stretch in the right rib cage. Walk your hands back through center. Bring your tailbone away from your heels. Tuck the toes under and press up to your downward facing dog. Nice deep breaths. Look to the top of the mat and hop, step, or jump to the top. Inhale the arms down, around, and up. Exhale, hands to prayer. Mountain Tadasana. Inhale the arms down, around, and up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to a flat back. Hop, step, or jump to your plank. Holding plank, take your tailbone down in line with your shoulders and press the heels away. Lift your tailbone to the sky for downward facing dog. Lift your left leg high to the sky and sweep it forward between your hands. Windmill the arms around and open to your warrior two. Left heel drops to the mat. Hips face the left side. Nice gaze over that front hand. Nice, strong, and active upper body. Inhale, reach your right arm up and back. Take your left hand to the back of your leg for support. Reach the arms down. Plant the hands, step back to your downward facing dog. Lift the left leg high to the sky. Sweep that foot forward between the hands. Windmill the arms down, around, and up to your warrior two, other side. Right heel to the mat, deep bend in that front leg. Left hand forward, right arm back. Breathing here. You are strong. Reach that left hand high to the sky. Right arm comes to rest on the right leg. Chest opens to the sky. Plant the hands. Step back to your downward facing dog. Look forward. Walk, step, or jump to the top of the mat. Inhale the arms down, around, and up. Exhale, hands to prayer. Open to the long edge of your mat. Take your feet nice and wide. Bend the knees out and bring your tailbone down in line with the knees. Weight into the heels and pulse. Your knees down. Keep going. Pulse, pulse, goddess pose. Get those hips engaged and hold down. Lift the toes, weight into the heels. Drop that tailbone. Nice long spine. Breathe through the discomfort. You are a strong warrior. And you can straighten the legs, pigeon toe the toes. Bring your chest down so the top of your head comes towards the mat. Clasp your hands behind your back and get a nice shoulder stretch here. Really engaging your feet into the mat to light up your legs. Release your hands. Take your hands to the mat and press into your fingertips. You can begin to turn to the front of the mat. Or just come down into your splits, wherever that is for you. You want to flex your feet, press the backs of your knees into the mat, and sit up nice and straight. If you cannot do this, it is because you are too far into the splits, and you can just bring your legs a little closer together. Bring your left hand to the top of your left shin and reach your right arm up and over. Nice stretch in the side body here, looking up. Keeping the legs engaged. Come through center. Take the right hand to the top of the right shin and lift your left arm up and over. Keep the feet flexed. Press into your supporting arm and look up. Come back to center. You can begin to fold forward. I like to take pillows beneath my chest just to make it a little more relaxing and supportive here. And release the tension in the legs and let everything go. Breathing here. Breathing into the pose. Sending breath anywhere that you feel discomfort in the body. And allowing yourself to relax a little bit. Begin to press yourself up to seated. You can slowly bring your knees towards the center. Maybe take a couple windshield wipers to release the back of the knees and the hips. Come to face the top of your mat. Gently lower yourself onto your back. Take your heels just beneath your hips. Press into your feet and lift the hips high to the sky. Shoulders are pressing down into the mat for bridge pose. Squeeze your knees towards the midline. You should feel this all up your backside and in your pelvic floor. Holding here. Press, press, press those hips. Release the hips down. Bring the feet a little wider apart and let the knees fall into center. Feel your breath. You can bring the palms of your feet together now and let your knees fall open away from the midline in Supta Baddha Konasana, allowing your breath to rise and fall in your belly. Always the option to take a pillow or a bolster beneath the spine to elevate your upper body if that is more comfortable for you. You can bring your knees to center. Bring either a bolster, a pillow, or a block beneath your hips and allow your feet to come up towards the sky. A gentle inversion where we can feel all of that freshly oxygenated blood rushing to our torso. It's really good for our lymphatic system to do gentle inversions or just inversions of any sort. Helps work against gravity to bring all of that fluid into our brain and our torso where all our major organs are. Release the feet down, potentially moving the prop, and allow your knees to fall over to the right for a lying spinal twist. Option to gaze in the opposite direction. And bring your knees back to center, bring your hips back to center, and allow your knees to go over to the other side. And bring your knees back to center, bring your hips back to center. Let your legs come long down the mat, arms long by your side, and let your body go. Let everything go. Complete and total relaxation. Begin to roll onto one side. Press yourself up to a seated position. The mantra for today is you are stronger than you realize. Take your thumbs to forehead center and we bow and say namaste. See you in the next one.